Hi, Shalom, Shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Basham Kakadash. Devil honors the apostle and head is a great millstone. And salutations, you brothers pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. I seen this video a couple days ago. I wanted to do a sit down on it. All right. Everybody know who this is. All right, this is Lauryn Hill. And what she said, kind of caught my attention because, it's the truth. All right. So I'm going to just press play.
Sometimes, when you choose a side, particularly God's side, you automatically will have enemies. You automatically have opponents, people who would rather see you fall and rise. So you have to be careful. He chose to give me the opportunity. Not because I'm better than you or better than him or better than her, but because he gave me the power and the strength and the inspiration. Sometimes.
All right. So she just made a real good point. All right. She basically said, it's not because I'm better than you, better than whoever. All right. But it's because the Most High gave me the strength. How about Shema Shai give us the strength? All right. It's not because, basically, it's just for the elect, man. All right. It's just, hey, like the scripture say, time and chance happen to us all. All right. So time and chance, man. However the Lord, deal with people and pick people to do his work. All right. It just lined up that it fell on you. All right. And the Lord just deal with you that way. He created you to deal with you. All right. In a way that he don't deal with nobody else. All right. He inspires us, all right, to do this work. Okay? We didn't choose, all right, because if I was just being a complete nigga before I heard this word. All right? But it came to a point to where, I started to question everything, man. I was getting plagued. I was seeing things. I was calling on that other name, and they were still coming around. All right, they wasn't fleeing. All right, so I started to question. All right, but let me start off with this, and through the Spirit, I can just continue. All right. All right. It says, this is John 15:16. All right. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. All right. So here it is. All right. We didn't choose Yahweh Shema Shai, just like Lauryn Hill said. It's not that I'm better than you, Whitey Bam. It's just he just chose us. All right? I think it's Romans 9. All right, time and chance happen to us all, man. It's not that him, it's not him that willeth for him that runneth. All right? It's really up to the Lord. All right? That's why when the apostle Tahar came out and said, hey, brothers got to do a video a day. All right? That's the Lord. I setting the standard. All right? And ultimately what's going to happen? His service is going to follow suit, man. They're going to do the work. Okay? And and that is what it is. All right? And that is what it is. The Lord inspires us. As a matter of fact, let me look up that word, inspire. All right. It says
inspire.
All right. Fill someone with the urge or ability to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. All right. And then look, check it out. What's the next What's the next verse? Breath in, breathe in air, inhale. All right. So that's got something. To breathe is to inspire. And what's the breath of the Lord? All right. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. So not only do it means to fill you with an urge or ability of feeling to do something. All right. It's also breath, which is understanding and knowledge from Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. That's why brothers are able to get up in the middle of the night and the brother will have a dream. That's inspiration from Yahweh Shema Shai to teach his men. All right. But don't think that it don't come with a price. All right. We all got our set walks in the faith. Whether you're a sister, whether you're the man of the Lord, whether you're a brother, man of the Lord, a sister, or you're a young lad or a young maiden. All right. We all got our own journeys that we got to go through, but the thing is, when you come serve the Lord, matter of fact, you got to choose sides. Okay, this is Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for he will either hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon. All right. So, look, you got look. You ultimately is making a choice regardless. All right, because this knowledge is it's across the whole earth. All right. So not doing this is making your choice. Doing this is making your choice. All right. And what's going to happen when you make your choice? All right. People, like the scriptures say, woe unto him when men shall speak well of you. All right. So when you come into the true knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai, the only men that you're going to really be what you would call in line with, or have a real deep bond with and be cool with, is the other men that has the same like mind as you, which is the mind of Yahweh Shai. All right. You can't expect, all right, like you can't expect for, you be out in the world and you trying to talk to them when they didn't already made their choice, that they didn't want this. If you didn't give them this knowledge, all right, you'll be better off keeping your mouth closed and just dealing with them as just your cousin or your friend or your brother, or your worldly brother, your mother, your father. All right, because you will actually make yourself a prey. All right, the scriptures say that. All right, so it's better, that you just, all right, like the scriptures say, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. All right, but when you come serve the Lord, all right, all right, this is Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou wilt come serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, which is your mind, and constantly endure and make not haste in a time of trouble. All right. So you're going to have enemies, which is pretty much everybody that's still in the matrix. All right. They still ain't came out of that mindset. Everybody that still got that worldly mindset. All right. You really can't trust them. All right. It's just like they show you in the movie The Matrix. At any given time, an agent was able to jump on an agent, which is a left-hand spirit, and then it was levels to it. All right, you got the agents, and then you got the sentinels, and then when the other movies it showed you just like on the left-hand side, it's levels to it. All right, so when you come and you serving the Lord and you doing the work of the Lord, All right, you're doing the work of the Lord. All right, you're gonna start encountering things. All right, and it becomes, and it's kind of bugged out. It gets bugged out. All right, you know, like you'll have a spirit to be on your woman. All right, you come in the house, you cool. 5 minutes later, she tripping. All right, you know, let's say you got a little side piece. You go to your side piece crib, and that same spirit then followed you over there and jumped on her, and you find yourself, all right, like the scriptures say, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places. All right, you know, so even your family members, anybody that don't have this knowledge, man, they're pretty much your enemy. All right, they're pretty much your enemies, man. All right, like the scriptures say, they who are not with me are against me. All right, they who ain't with them, they don't gather, they scatter abroad. All right, so if you ain't with this, you against it. All right, so you know, and then it's not that, you know, oh, the Lord liked us because we cut our hair a certain way or we work. No, it's just the Lord gave us the inspiration. All right, the Lord gave us, all right, like the elder Mashapah like to say, we the ones who answered the call. All right, we answered the call. All right, Yahweh Shah, you know, went and looked for brothers, not look for, will start waking up men. All right, and we answered the call, and we're still enduring to this day. All right, but we have to endure to the end, and that's how you know if you will endure to the end. All right, whatever set perils, whatever things you got going through. All right, if you're a part of that number, the Lord will inspire you. All right, he will give you that encouragement and give you that energy, which is that strength to keep going. And ultimately, you got to be a part of that number. I'm going to finish with this scripture. All right. All right, this is Romans 11, and I'm going to start at 6. And if by grace, then it is no more of works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then is it no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work. What then? Israel has not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. All right. The election has received what? That inspiration, the spirit, that earnest down payment. All right, which is this knowledge, man. All right. And not only this knowledge, because, all right, knowing you're an Israelite is more than that. All right. It's more than just knowing you're an Israelite. Now you got to live like an Israelite. Not only is it more than that, you got to walk through the spirit. All right. You got to walk in the spirit, because the law is not carnal, it's spiritual. All right. Everything is spiritual. All right. You got to have a spiritual eye to things. All right. When it come to chastisement, when it come to waking up in the morning, doing everything, when it come to reading the scriptures, when it come to dealing with brothers, it's all spiritual. All right. It's all spiritual. Okay. It says, what then Israel have not obtained it, what he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So everybody else, they just gonna be blind. So the elect is gonna obtain what they need. All right, for salvation, they're gonna receive that inspiration from Yahweh B'Shem Shai. But everybody else, they're not gonna get it. All right, it said, according as it is written, Yahweh has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. And David said, let their table be made a snare, a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense to them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back away, And say then, have they slumbered that they should fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come to the Gentiles to provoke them to jealousy. All right. And who are the Gentiles? The scattered Israelites. All right. The Israelite foreigners. All right. Like the scriptures say, we was all Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols. All right. The scriptures all talk because, all right, you know, I was living life like a complete niggard. All right. You know who wasn't? All right. Smoking weed. All right. Gang banging, selling dope. All right. Committing adultery. All right. Pretty much I was a Gentile. All right. Serving idols. All right. But Yahweh Shema Shai, through his grace and mercy, all right, he put the inspiration on me, which is the Spirit, all right, and woke me up out of that. Just like the rest of brothers, all right, that got this knowledge as well, out there teaching on the highways and the byways, all right, you know, because if the Lord, you know, if the Lord, it's all the Spirit. It's the Lord who inspires us to do videos. All right, when you be sitting there, you just sitting around, it's Yahweh Shema Shai that inspire you to do the videos. It's not of your own will. It's of the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, if you thinking about Him, all right, He talking to you. And I mentioned in the earlier video, when the Lord talked to me, a lot of times He used scripture. All right. Sometimes, a lot of times, really, you know, he used scripture. All right. I remember when I was tweaking. All right. I couldn't sleep. You know, I was feeling the left hand. You know, I deal with that bugged outness. You know. All right. Energy come around me. I can't sleep. All right. I don't got no peace. You know, my enemies was really plaguing me. All right. And the scripture and the scripture two scriptures that I kept hearing, all right, was no rest should be shown unto the wicked, and when the ways of a man please the Lord, he shall even make his enemies be at peace with him. All right. And I remember when I finally like fell back and actually listened, because you know, I ain't see what I was going off at. All right. And I had to cry out to the Lord, like, damn, because it got to the point to where I knew the Lord was jacking me up. All right. And that's how He spoke to me, with the scriptures. Okay. Which He put the Spirit back on me. All right. To basically He pulled me out of that. You know, and He let me see my faults. All right. Because the scriptures also say the wicked knoweth not what they stumble at. So it's really all up to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. We don't have really it's His will. All right. We at the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. You know. So just like she said, when you choose sides, especially the Lord's side, you're going to get enemies, man. All right? You're going to have issues. All right? But at the same time, it's not of us. The Lord is who get inspiration. All right? So with that, you know, I hope it was edifying. Just something quick, you know. Want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak B'dash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutation, you brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Shalom and the Bible above.